Hey everybody, I'm Marcos Villegas here in Los Angeles. And right now I'm being joined by a man who towers over me and who's known in boxing circles, and he's really making a name for himself as the towering Inferno. I'm being joined now with Sebastian Fundora, who's about, I think, a foot taller than me. You come in at 6'7". And first off, man, I want to know, how the heck did they find you? And how'd you get into boxing?
I started boxing at a young age of 8. My father used to fight, my brothers used to fight, so I was just born into the sport. Something that we're used to already. So that's how I started boxing, and ever since I fell in love with it. So,
you know, I first saw you on TV during one of the Fox FS1 fights, and I think it was like in Minneapolis or something like that. And I'm like, two things popped to mind, like, damn, this dude is tall, but I'm like, how the heck does he make the weight? You're at 54, right? And I'm like, how's this guy 154 pounds?
we walk at that weight, so it's something easy we can handle. Maybe the most I jump up to is 57, 58, but that's about it. If anything, we could make 47, but...
Oh, wait, really? 47?
The last fight, we walked in at 151. We made weight at 151, so I don't think that's something we have a problem with. I don't think I'll ever go to that weight class, but it's something that we could do, you know?
So my natural inclination would be like, why are you boxing? Why aren't you playing basketball or volleyball or one of those sports?
Like I said, it's something I just grew to love. We started at a young age, so I feel like I could do a career, make a career out of it. And then with basketball and everything, I think every sport's the same. You have to start at a young age. I didn't know I was going to be this tall until I hit like 15 or 14. So that's I think by that time it was already too late. Or even the short kids can dunk on me, so I didn't even bother.
How tall were you at like 14 before you hit your growth spurt?
Well, I was like maybe 5'7", 5'5", around there, and then I hit 8th grade and 6'1", 6'2" right away.
Just out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere. Woke up out of nowhere.
How was that like, man? You probably like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. I felt like I was growing a little bit more muscle, and then that happened, and now I look a lot lankier and stuff. I'm used to it now, but back then, you see all the little kids getting the little muscles on and stuff like that, and then me all skinny. But like I said, I'm more used to that now. I definitely felt like I've grown into my weight, into my height. So, yeah, we're doing good.
I'm sure though that there was recruits and scouts trying to get you to play these other sports, right? Like ever since you did your growth spurt.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, they tried in high school. I remember football. I mean, I don't know why they want me in football. Football, basketball, track, every sport I can remember, they would want me on the team. But just stuck with boxing the whole time, and it's obviously paying off now.
So you're located in the Coachella Valley, yes. But Samson Lukowitz is the one that's introduced you to all of us. How did you and Samson link up, and how was he able to find you?
Well, we did some sparring with Benavides, the David Benavides. We did some rounds with him, and he helped us move in with Samson. He put in a good word for us. So then Samson had us have a fight in Las Vegas with a guy 5-0. We were 4-0 at the time, and we beat him UD. And after that, the rest was history.
Is it hard to find opponents, like when they like look at you and they're like, oh crap, this guy's like 6-7 inches taller than me, like I don't want any part of it. Like look how long this guy's reaching. If you want to stick out your arms, like dude, you got like, I don't know, have you measured your reach? Like how long is your reach?
I think I don't remember. It's something in the 90s or yeah.
Christ.
So
I've never heard of a fighter with a 90-inch reach.
Yeah, we have a pretty long reach, but I like boxing, and we use it to our advantage. You know, God gave me this gift, so we use it as much as we can. You know.
You ever get opponents that are like during the face-off, they look at you and like you see them like, oh crap, like this guy's really big, like a lot bigger than I expected.
No, usually other boxers are confident in what they have. You know, so it's if anything, I don't see no face changes until we're into the ring. It's a whole different story after then, but yeah. Yeah, I guess I do. I see it more on a daily basis when we go to the store or something like that, a grocery store. See the older woman look at me, and I'm not even fighting them, and they'll still look at me like I'm a monster or something. But it's something we're used to. So
when you're fighting as well, you throw a lot of punches, man, and that's the other thing that surprised me. But you're so tall that like these guys are trying to hit you, and you're just like leaning back, and they're not able to hit you. Like, how's that dynamic, having your height and using that in a career like boxing?
It's an advantage if you use it the right way. You know, a lot of these fighters think they know how to fight a taller fighter, going on the inside and then maybe going on top, looking for the overhand rights or overhand lefts. But if I'm so used to that already that just either box them or I'll fight on the inside, which I like to do, you know. So it could be an advantage, but it depends on the boxer itself, you know. But I feel like I have more than enough experience to know how to use my height or when not to use my height, you know. So.
What do you make of the reaction that you've gotten from fight fans? Because every time they see you on TV, like I see my Twitter timeline just blow up like crazy.
It's something we're used to. Like I said, even besides outside of boxing, people look at me doing normal stuff. I'll be pumping gas, and they'll look at me like they've never seen a tall person before. So it's just something I used to. If anything, it's an advantage in the business of boxing. Even if they're talking crap or whatever, they're still watching me. You know. You know, like my friend always tells me, call me crazy, but at least you call, you know? Yeah, but...
Well, you're the tallest 154-pounder I've ever seen it. And what nationality are you?
Mexican-Cuban.
You're the tallest Mexican-Cuban guy I've ever seen in my entire life. Sebastian, hey man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Good chatting with you. Towering Inferno fights this Saturday on Fox.